Greetings YouTube, Sega Zombie here, and welcome back to another episode of the Sega Wall Forgotten Classics. This week we're going to be focusing on the mighty Master System. Let's delve deep into the Sega Wall and unearth a forgotten classic. That's it guys, we're going to be taking a look at Masters of Darkness. Masters of Darkness was developed by Sims and published by Sega in 1993. This was a late release, definitely for the Master System, as the Mega Drive had already surfaced in the UK. Known in Japan as In the Wake of the Vampire, and in the US it was known as Vampire Masters of Darkness on the Sega Game Gear. Well, as you can see, you start in the London streets, set in the time of Jack the Ripper. And as you can see, there's a lot of familiarities here with that awesome series that and up until this point hadn't featured on a Sega console, and that's the mighty Castlevania. But don't let this fool you guys, even though this is a clone and a carbon copy of a lot of Castlevania, this is a unique game and a really playable one. I like how you get the booby traps and you get stuck in certain areas until you kill a number of enemies. Each round is split up into 3 stages, and yes, there's pesky bats. A lot like Castlevania, you have a primary weapon and a secondary weapon. The primary weapon focuses mainly on close combat, axes, knives, canes, hammers and the like, and the secondary weapon is more of your long range attack, which you can pick up bombs and guns. As you can see there guys, you hit the spooky looking masks, and these will unearth numerous power-ups and secondary weapons throughout the game, and also vital life. Beautifully detailed level design in this game guys, and look at the glorious backdrops, and remember this is on the 8-bit Master System. This really is a marvel on the eyes. Loads going on, loads of different booby traps. A glorious game set in dungeons, clock towers, cemeteries and cathedrals. You even visit a wax museum. It's an awesome game guys. The controls are really solid. You have your attack button and your jump button. Pushing up will use that secondary weapon. And just like Castlevania, you come up against pesky animals like bats and owls that can be a little annoying. A solid soundtrack, really great sound effects, and that whole gothic tone is captured great in this glorious 8-bit marvel. This really is genuinely one of my favourite games on the Master System. Masters of Darkness reviewed really well back in the day guys, and got some great reviews. But unfortunately over time this is a forgotten classic. You get to meet Jack the Ripper, fight a lady where a skull bursts from her somewhere and it's got really original enemies and really original end of stage bosses. A great little game, 6 rounds altogether, broken up by 3 stages in each round, and then you fight the mighty Dracula at the very end. This is a great game, highly recommended guys. I'm Sega Zombie. Until the next time, goodbye.